Tirsa. Somebody we haven't seen for like 40 plus hours. But she was waiting for us to come back.
How did she know? How was she here? I had little hope before I saw you, Seeker, but perhaps now we have a chance.
Now you all agree that Tirsa was right to make me Seeker, huh? Oh no. All these injured people. Oh. What was that noise? Is it the door? Yeah, it is. I really should be going that way. But I just want to check out what's here. We woke up here so long ago. And now it's a place for the injured.
She's returned.
I have.
I hope you killed the faithless outside, Seeker. I hope you killed them all.
So many wounded, so many dead.
So many have already perished. Goddess, remember them. My sons. Oh, Goddess, my poor boys.
Seeker, how you reached us, I'll never know.
My sons. Oh, Goddess, my poor boys. So much blood spilled on the sacred land. How did we come to this? How will we survive?
You'll survive. It's tough, but we'll survive.
You have come just in time, Seeker.
The kids.
Hi.
See, the kids still don't know what the hell happened.
Can I go now? The demons came.
To them, it's not really anything that'll make them cry yet, because they don't understand what happened.
My brother is a brave. I don't know what happened to him.
See? Oh no. Well, we can't delay any longer. We gotta go talk to Tirsa.
I had little hope before I saw you, Seeker. But perhaps now we have a chance.
The entire tribe is in here. That's really not that many people if you think about it.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Wait, there's too many people here. Which one's Teb? Teb! You!
I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
The guy we saved from the machines. Hey! I remember you.
You.
Me.
Hello, Resh. Still guarding the latrine?
Leave me be.
Good thing I found Sona, huh? Can't have a tribe without a war chief.
I was wounded in combat. I make no apologies.
Of course not. Why would you get started now?
Why couldn't you die out there?
Many tried to kill me, Resh. Care to take a turn?
Too many witnesses.
Ah, don't let that stop you.
I'm going to assume that we can get these lines even if we're not standing here. Like if we came back to the Nora village before all this happened, we would get these lines. So I'll forgive him, because otherwise, when the whole tribe is like this, You're still talking to me like this? Really?
You should speak to the matriarchs. They're waiting.
In a moment. I meant to ask you some things.
Of course.
I took so long, he walked back inside. We asked these already, right? But they're all white again.
Are your injuries serious?
Bruises, pale.
Don't give me a hunting...
My body aches.
Yeah, we've seen this.
I should...
Yes.
May my deeds live on in the goddess's memory.
Sona.
The battle was lost. Until
Aloy,
came.
you've come back.
The Seeker has returned.
I have.
Come, speak to us.
Foolish woman, you welcome a curse. Come, Seeker, we have much to discuss. Her very presence here is a blasphemy.
We are a cursed tribe.
We don't have time to worry about that, okay? Just...
All Mother, remember me well.
Yan.
I beg you.
Aloy, I don't know how you survived out there. Not even Nakoa could have done that. Things were easier for a time once I knew Nakoa was safe. But then this happened. The goddess must be angry with us, Aloy, for our sins. Aloy. Aloy.
It's Aloy!
It's all the people we helped out before.
I brought Mother's spear with us. Everything else we had to leave behind.
Glad to see you have it. I know what it means to you.
I hope the enhancement to your spear has proved useful.
Oh yes, many times over.
Aloy.
Honestly, I would be lying if I said I remembered who these people were. But I'm sure I did something for you and you did something for me.
Aloy, you've returned. I brought Brahm here when the invaders attacked. We barely made it. Tirsa declared all Nora welcome
From
to
my
take
lips
shelter in
to
the
all
sacred
Mother's
mountain.
ears.
Even
Goddess,
outcasts.
hear me.
Brahm has been having some difficulty, but he'll do better now that the explosions have stopped.
Ah! I remember this one. This is like the very first side quest I did, and this lady was looking off to the side, and that's her brother.
Aloy.
Her brother, who we found, he was living like a hermit or something. Yeah, he's not doing very well right now.
Bless this day in God. That it may live
He's
on
pretty
in my
nervous.
memory.
It feels as though All Mother has... It's the Seeker.
Oh, I'll leave you be. Rest. Everybody I've talked to before.
Hello, Seeker. Aloy.
Aloy, I'm glad to see you again. The dream willow you recovered has comforted many who were wounded in the attack.
The dream willow, yeah, the herbal thing.
John has been acting strangely. He's over there. May the goddess protect. May the goddess protect.
John.
The outcast girl. You taught me a lesson.
Ooh, you're the racist guy.
I've remembered what you said many times. I think I'm better for it.
Not racist, but what was it? You were on the mountain and you were saying how outcasts were like the worst. I'm glad you changed your mind. It's always good to see. Yep, I think that's everybody we know in here. Good to know. These doors. Blast door. And of course, the door that we're interested in is right here.
All Mother, remember me well. I beg you.
So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
I have.
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction.
What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
To be fair, it is really scary for her because she doesn't know what I am, and it's scary. It's scary. I get it.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you. Finally.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
Oh my god. Could this be where Elysium was?
Welcome to Aletheia, Cradle 9, World 1.
Cradle. So we know the cradles are where the people that the previous old ones have planned to
I see you're inside.
continue life.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Finally, after all of our adventuring, it was all for this. We just wanted to get in here. This is the only place. And we're finally here. So much here. There's so much murmuring outside. I hope while I'm gone, they won't suffer another attack. What the heck is that?
Multi-servitor tasking. What is this?
I've never seen anything like it.
Versatile service robot of advanced design. Currently non-operational. Oh! Didn't we read one of these, right? The logs about these guys. About how they were fighting. The different personas. Oh my god. Oh.
So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
Hey, can you not remind me of that? What? What the hell does that mean? Okay. This actually gives me the impression that somebody else has been in here already, because usually people wouldn't draw on walls like this, right? Unless if you're part of the tribal culture. But either way, I don't get what this means. There's this guy here. And this woman? Person with long hair. And like this evil devil with multiple hands, and this... Hey, is that the robot outside? The servitor? Servitor and a person, and then now they combined? Man, I don't know. Weird.
So these are artificial wombs.
the mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
And me? So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
Chamber B1001, Incubator Unit of Advanced Design. Ectogenic Chamber. Birthing logged. Oh, that must be the year. 3021, April 4th. Standby. It's on standby. Does that mean that somebody is still in there? Gestation. Spawning phase task complete. Correction. Partial reactivation. Alert. Viable zygotes in storage 0. Oh. This doesn't work anymore. There's lots and lots of wombs everywhere. What makes those wombs... Yeah, what are these? I thought those were the wombs at first. Fox. Animals. That doesn't look good. Not at all. Is that supposed to be like Hades and this is Gaia? What is going on? Dude, why have we suddenly reverted back to hieroglyphics? Somebody has to have been here before. Somebody from my tribe? There's a random cat here, what the heck? Triangles everywhere, oh my god. Weird.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Whoa. Is that a freaking daycare? Nursery. Nurture phase tasking complete. Nutrient stores depleted. Uh-oh. That's not good. What the heck? They had a freaking nursery in here. Does that mean that these people from here are the ancestors of all Nora? And then in the other cradles, they're the ancestors of all Karja, and then ancestors of all Banuk, so on and so forth. Like that? Ooh. Oh, that's the log. Okay. Oh.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Jesus. Okay. Now it makes sense why there's stuff on the walls, if nobody else had been here before. Because kids. Kids. Oh, I don't need to see that one again. A tower. Is that the spire? Animals. Really strange, like these gigantic raindrops. I don't... I think these are representations of what the kids are being taught. Although, I'm not sure if these are really correct. Oh, hey, these aren't normal. These aren't normal. Most of it is pretty good, but then you got these random creepy guys here. Kids don't lie. Kids don't lie.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come.
So this is where they lived. It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
Long ass time. But this is no longer functional. If everything went according to plan, I feel like this kind of place should still be working, shouldn't it?
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
That's irritating. Adolescence. Okay, so from childhood, or from babyhood, from infancy to adolescence, everything seems to be running properly here. When I was found, I was like 6. Did they accidentally dump me outside for whatever reason?
I have no choice but to release you.
But why?
There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there.
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go. I don't know. Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible.
What?
You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
It's been so long ago that this mom, all of her flesh is gone. Oh my god. So they ran out of nutrients here. That's what one of the earlier logs said as well. Kindergarten. Multiple system failures. Nutrient stores depleted. Didn't they plan for this? What happened? And the only thing the servitors could do was kick them outside? But they've never even been taught how to look for food or anything. How can they survive?
Someday. That's what you always say. We want it now. It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
It's kind of tough for the kids to grow up like this, too.
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
These look like little learning hubs. Maybe they sit down and teach them a whole bunch of crap. This is similar to what the other drawing over there looks like. They're all unhappy though. Is it because the servitors make the kids not happy? But what is this motion here? Like they're doing some weird sucking zapping motion. And like, what is this? Oh, the wall! The wall that leads outside. Ah! The servitor is not letting the kids go outside. But what's this one then? They mentioned a healer earlier, and when we read the logs, there was a healer and there was another thing. So maybe there's two primary different types? What the hell is this? Same drawings again.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Yep. Will it open for me? That's the evil bad servitor, but why is a kid holding it like that? This is puzzling.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
Place of learning. Yeah, so those might be little learning hubs.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
But why not?
Who knows? Right, because I guess, in addition to just saving life, what the old ones really want to do is continue off, let the new people continue off where they ended off, right? They don't want them to go through the whole tribal process again and creating fire, inventing the wheel. Nobody needs to go through that again. That's just a waste of time.
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day, your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn, so much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline?
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
God! Sometimes he's a little bit more bearable, and then the next moment he's like, ah. If this system hadn't been broken, we would have been pretty advanced by now.
Hello, child. My name is Samina.
Same one.
Today is a big day, your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn, so much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction.
Hello, child.
It's all the same.
My name is Samina. Today is a big day, your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn, so much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a guess that all of these are the same, but I guess we have to check anyway. Just in case, on the off chance.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big... Hello, child.
Oh, God.
My name is Samina. Today... Hello, child.
How do we...
My name is Samina. Today is a big day, your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn, so much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Proton control accessed. Priority message for Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
What did that say? Gaia's dying wish?
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
What?
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if... Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Holy shit.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
Shut up!
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Holy shit. I really don't know what to say. Oh my god. Information overload. But now we know my origins. Gaia just randomly decided to plop out a kid outside and hope that they take care of me. There's nobody else like me in this place. Not even the kids that were made here. Nobody. I'm absolutely alone. And I have to do things that may be too great for any 20-year-old to do. Oh, okay. 2326, March 16. So they ran out of food 300 years into this. What the hell? Cross-check complete, sealed, data archived, operation suspended, all on the same day. And then 700 years later, G Prime order received. Gaia was saying how 3 microseconds ago, I just got a unknown transmission. Was that what happened? 700 years later? Gestation order received. Yeah, because that's when Gaia decided that I needed to be made. G Prime offline. Nutrients depleted. Store file. Waking multi-servitor in the same day. Oh, but there's a power malfunction. B1001 chamber repaired. So that specific chamber that we were looking at, that womb, that was actually the one that I came out of, I think. That's my code name, LK1A14510. And then G Prime, still offline. That was on August 26, 3020. And then about 9 months later, April 4th, 3021. I'm now viable. The system tried to wake up another multi-servitor, but power malfunction. April 4th, 3021 at 9:30 a.m. I guess that's my birthday, huh? Not that it really matters in this world, but hey, there you go, that's my birthday. Hatch unsealed. They opened up the door. LK1A1 positioning successful. They dumped me outside. Hatch sealed. They closed the door. And that's pretty much the last of what happened. So that was 20 years ago. It must be roughly 30, 40 about now. Wow. Because we're discovering things at such an alarming rate, discovering information, sometimes it's easy to forget that all of this took place over 1,000 years. And for all intents and purposes, all of humanity's preparation, Project Zero Dawn. What was that sound? All of Project Zero Dawn, it really just culminated in me. Gaia was right though. Eventually, I did find a way in here. Is that because...
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Elufia 9. Breed 1 access unsealed.
Is that because I'm Elizabeth Sobet though? Or was that all luck? Or what? I feel like this calls into a lot of existential problems, questions for Aloy. Who gave me my name again, by the way? Rost? I'm not too sure. I can't imagine what Aloy's thinking right now. Man. Whoa, Well, okay, that worked. Did I mean to come down here, though? I don't think so. I think I'm trying to go up. Hang on. Which door did we come out of? I guess we're trying to go to that one? How do I actually go over there? It won't let me... It actually won't let me just jump over there. Oh, there we go.
This is going to be interesting.
I'm going out again? Was that it? Can I not stay in here some more? This is... What do I say to everybody? I don't know. Was that really all I had to see? Oh my god. Okay, okay. Well, we have a new mission now. We have to go to the Gaia Prime... G Prime! God, how long did that take me? G Prime, Gaia Prime facility. How can we even explain this? We can't.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
Good question.
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
Will cleanse the corruption beyond the sacred land. She has earned my faith 10 times over.
The anointed has shown us the goddess's
Let me walk to a location without chatter first, because there's a lot I want to say about this.
No one had ever entered the mountain before her. She is the anointed.
Goddess, protect her, so she can cleanse the corruption that still infects the land.
Maybe I should talk to these people first.
She went
Hey,
into All-Mother Mountain
Lanzara.
and was anointed by the goddess herself.
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive.
I told you, Lanzara, I'm not your anointed.
The anointed has shown us the goddess.
I'm sorry I didn't see you correctly.
You still don't. I don't think you can, Lanzara.
Forgive me.
No.
Off your knees, Lanzara. Start living on your feet with your eyes open.
So much corruption still spreads beyond the sacred land. Goddess, protect your anointed so she can cleanse this filth.
Aloy, how did you do that? You entered the heart of the mountain. Seems you have a special role to play in
You
events.
never know what she saw in the
The
mountain.
goddess favors you.
I don't think we're ready.
I think that's what Aloy would hate hearing the most. Okay, I don't want to forget what I want to say.
I've never seen anything like that.
So let me see if I can just hang around in the back here. Oh, there's the metal devil. I honestly can't get over how good this story is. I wanted to talk about this at the end, but usually in open world games, there's kind of an implicit understanding that because it's open world and you can do so many things and the gameplay is so fun, that usually the story takes a back burner. But no, here it is like full on in front, and I'm really happy about that. Anyway, I think throughout Aloy's life, the one thing that she's always been lacking is control. She can't control anything about her. Everything that's happened to her becoming an outcast, that happened because she was born. Rost being killed in front of her, she couldn't do anything to save him. He saved her. She couldn't save him. Now all the way to the first time when we saw this door, we couldn't open it. After all of our efforts, going through the proving, all that junk, we still can't open it. And now that we know exactly why we're here, who we are, what we are, we walk outside and these people start worshipping me, which I feel like is taking away our control again, because they're saying, oh, you're the anointed, you are gonna save us. By the way Aloy explained it to her tribe just now, I am made so that I can defeat the metal demon. That was really a great way to simplify it for her tribe. Very concise, very easy to understand. So yeah, it's all about control, and when people started praising her like that, it's like she didn't get a choice again, even though she became such a fearsome warrior. Like things like destiny. I don't think Aloy really believes in stuff like that. Anyway though, I think there is a little bit of an echo back to the very beginning when Rost was saying to Aloy something about how, you know, you have the power to protect the tribe. Will you do it? And Aloy says that I won't do it for them, but if it aligns with my goals, then I'll do it. And it's the same thing here. I'm not doing this. I'm not saving the world. I'm not defeating the metal demon because I think that I'm the anointed. I'm doing it because I've traveled all over the place and I think this is worth fighting for. I've met a lot of good people, seen a lot of good things, and this is something that I personally am willing to believe in and stand for. And that's why I'm doing it. Not because of some stupid destiny bullcrap. Although, I think that really weighs heavily on the back of Aloy's mind too. I think there's a lot of emotions going on in Aloy's head right now, and I can't begin to understand. Like, she's 20, and she really has to save the world, all on her own. As Aloy, I'm glad that I have the backing of the tribe now. They believe in me. But at the same time, the responsibility and the pressure has never made me feel more alone. Let's finish talking to the rest of these people.
Of course. I'd never been inside the sacred mountain.
So much corruption
until now.
Spreads beyond the sacred land. Goddess, protect your anointed so she can cleanse this filth.
What did she see inside the mountain? Maybe we aren't meant to know.
Does that sort of thing happen here a lot?
She went into All Mother Mountain.
I feel a bit dizzy.
By the goddess herself.
May the goddess guide you in your journeys.
I think my place is here, closer to home, seeing to the wounded. But I wish you well.
Just now, seeing how Larsna, was that her name?
Nora to the killers.
Lansra.
But they did not shake us
She
from
was
our faith.
begging to me as soon as she realized that I was the anointed.
Bless you, Aloy.
That's kind of like seeing somebody not have control of their life too because they believe in some sort of tribal tradition, and I don't think, even though she doesn't like us very much, I don't think Aloy wants to see that for anyone else.
Aloy. Forgive.
And that's why she says to her, get up and live your own life.
Even destroy the corruption.
But you have been chosen by the goddess, Aloy.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you.
I'm so alone in this world. There's nobody who can understand me. Not a single person.
The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers.
Oh.
I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. Tirsa. I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Yes. Yes! If you don't tell me now, I might not live to another day where you can tell me.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What?
What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Rost's was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
If Rost... It's kind of horrible to say, but if Rost had not lost his daughter, and if she wasn't... If her circumstances, by which I mean her age, wasn't similar to mine. If we didn't have Rost, if Rost never took me in, this world is done. Period.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was... killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Rost didn't leave?
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
Nothing.
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later. and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very outlanders that Rost pursued.
So, Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said.
Wow.
Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a death seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
And then I came along.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story.
Rost and I are really different. Like in face of the same situation, we react completely differently. Things that we think are unfair, cruel, Rost thinks is a gift to him.
It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
Just let her do it.
Anointed in action?
Oh, that was really sweet.
I pity any machine that stands against her.
To think that Rost never committed a crime. Yeah, I guess it makes sense in hindsight because he just seems so honorable.
Mother's blessing made flesh.
Yes, Aloy?
Nothing else for me? Alright.
I should be going.
May the goddess protect.
No more hugging?
Murderers tried to destroy us, but we, Nora, endure. They are the ones who will be forgotten.
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
It's okay.
I know your quest is dangerous, Aloy, but All Mother will protect you.
I don't think it works that way, Jezza.
Just as All Mother
Just
struck
let her
down the
say
Metal
it.
King, her anointed will cleanse the land
All
of corruption.
Mother has blessed your journey.
All Mother is the one who made me. And All Mother is giving me this task that is so much for me to handle.
I will lead a war party to Meridian.
All Mother's anointed.
We will fight at your side, come what may. Until Meridian.
Aloy, how did you do that?
Shush, Arana. She's the
Any
anointed.
machine that stands against her.
The people who wanna fight with me, they will be made Seeker, and we'll see them at Meridian again.
We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
Thank you, Aloy, for everything you've done. I will make sure Arana is kept safe.
Dad, I'm not a kid anymore.
Oh yeah, I vaguely remember this now. We found the spear for them because their mom is dead. So it's like a family heirloom kind of thing. Because the kid wandered off.
Aloy,
I saw you go
how did
inside.
you do that?
Saw you emerge.
Shush, Arana.
It's so hard to believe. You are an outcast, Welonz. And now,
Go away.
I'm not sure what you are.
Still not feeling too well. Brom. That's fine. Oh.
Aloy, how did you do that?
True, but you are favored by the goddess, Aloy. Meridian is the city where Nakoa lives now, isn't it?
But it will be
I hope she will be safe.
The anointed will see to that.
Hope
I
so
will
too.
pray for you, Aloy. And my sister.
All Mother Mountain open to her. She's the daughter of
Aloy. I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right. I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
Sounds like a big fight's gonna go down. Oh my lord. Hey.
The tribe I served is gone. Soon I will be too.
The Nora have lost too many, Resh. But in your case, I guess they can lose one more.
I thought she was gonna say something nice, and I was thinking, oh, even Aloy's growing up. But nope, not just yet.
Curse the goddess, and curse you.
Wow.
I no longer belong here.
I think you're onto something, Resh. Time to strike out on your own.
What is wrong with this guy? He only likes the rules when it suits him. He doesn't even really care about the
Even
rules.
destroy the corruption beyond the sacred land.
Aloy, did you go inside the mountain?
You saw what happened.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground.
Oh my god. And I think that's everybody.
So much corruption still spreads beyond the sacred land.
Yeah.
Goddess,
Is it time for us to head out?
so she can cleanse this filth.
Let's walk outside.
There is still corruption.
Dealing with corruption beyond the sacred land. Can one woman do such a thing? Even if she is the anointed.
The anointed.
Talking about me while I'm right here. Oh. I feel like we are like one quest away from the end right now. One or two. Like really, 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 really close. And in light of that, I think I'm gonna try to do something here. Oh. Oh, and there we go. My last skill. Didn't even need to get to level 50 yet. And yeah, what I wanted to do was... I think I'm going to turn up the difficulty a little bit. Because earlier...
The snow's got a bite out here.
Everything else was kind of whatever, but I noticed that the Thunderjaw was dying a little bit fast. So... if we could... oh my god. Should I really be doing this? Well, hard shouldn't be that bad. Shouldn't be that bad. I feel like I can do hard comfortably. Very hard? Nah, I'll stick with hard. I'll stick with hard. Just because I'm already full level right now, so... just to make the ending battle a little bit more authentic and whatever. I'm not too much of a stickler for difficulty usually, but recently, kind of recently, when I played Bioshock 1, I think I played on normal, and I found the ending...
it's hard, too.
So incredibly easy that it was actually distracting me from the game. So I just want to avoid that situation here by making sure that it won't be like a steamroll. Which, to be fair, even though I'm at max level already, it never is anyway. When I mess up, and they are still hard. Some of them are still hard. Anyway, with all of that said, I think this is going to be a good time for me to clear out any remaining content. Oh. How convenient! The vantage point is right here. Wow, bitter climb. Yeah, this will be a good time for me to clear out any outstanding content other than the main quest. It's kind of hard for me to find though. The corrupted zones? Whatever, I don't really care about them that much. It's just experience. But, the cups? Whatever. The metal flowers? Whatever. The only thing I really care about is, the vantage point and side quests. So, I'm gonna take a break right here. If you know of any side content that I probably can't find just by wandering around, something that's kind of hidden, feel free to throw a hint at me and I'll try to see if I can make it there. And yeah, when we come back, we will do that. And then hopefully we'll get back to Gaia Prime, the main quest here. Alright. Yeah. Let me know if there is anything interesting I should still see, and I will call it a day for now. See you soon.